All right, welcome to what is probably going to be the last new mail. I guess this just came in. Okay, thank you. Anyway, yeah, welcome to another Endfield stream, which may or may not be the last one. Most likely the last one, unless I suddenly decide to do one more tomorrow. But yeah, pretty much welcome to the final Endfield stream of the beta. Because the beta will shut down at Monday morning. You can actually see it if I go into the poll menu. This time is literally when the beta will shut down. So we have just, well, basically under 2 days left, but Sunday is usually a day where I don't stream. Unless I decide to do an extra one because reasons. Which is possible, but we will see. Anyway, so one thing that has happened over today is, one, we're getting awfully close here, but we are also getting we have already reached the limit in 2 of the regions, which is the infestation, as you can see here, and the reconstruction HQ. Now I do want to have a look at what I can, or what these will be able to do. We won't be able to reach level 4 with the refuge camp in time, but that's fine. But I do want to have a look at the infestation and the reconstruction HQ. Now to level up the outpost, you will need to do the single quest. So let's have a look at that. You Endfielders, you're all busy. Uncle Pan, what's going on? Nuffman and his crew went on a SAR mission and they are still not back. Guess they fit a snack. What happened? He's out with a crew again? It's about the 3 missing workers. As soon as he got word of a clue, he was off like a shot. Could you send us the general location? We'll set out right away. Okay, let's meet up there soon. Where do we need to go? Oh, it's right here. Okay. That is not a problem. That is quite literally right next to where I put a bunch of, or right next to one of these, the ferrum ore, I believe it was. To that field. So no issues with that whatsoever. Let's see. Oh, people... Oh, no, I think these are the same towers as we saw yesterday. Right, so he should be somewhere down this path. We have a few enemies here. Oh, defeat the landbreakers. I'm supposed to defeat them, I see. Well, no issues with that. There you go. Now my team isn't perfect, but I think we're at a point where it's... I mean, it's fine. You can definitely optimize it. Hang on, there we go. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, okay, okay, I just realized how much damage they do. That's not good. And I'm now out of these health thingies. Yeah, I get. It's pretty much this combustion thingy that this guy has going on that's an actual issue. So I want to focus on this guy as far as I can, at least. I will need to make these... Oh. Hang on. I will need to make these materials again, this powder stuff. Because otherwise, I don't know how far I'll make it. But yeah, I am surprised. Well, technically, everyone still uses level 7 or level 20, level 28 gear, I think. Or 36? I'm not sure, but certainly something that is rather low. compared to if you think about the fact that characters are now mostly level 60 at this point. Or all of them are level 60, but some of them are even level 80. I think Edmund and Veronica were level 80. There we go. Now luckily this other guy is a lot easier to take care of. There we go. Few more hits and then this guy should be dead. There we go.
This looks like UWST equipment. Where did you get this stuff, Breaker? Where are the UWST crewmates?
That's what everyone would like to know. But I don't think we'll be able to get the info from this guy. Or at least it doesn't feel like.
We're still quite far from the place where their signals went dark. If the Landbreaker wasn't lying to us, it means our missing crewmates might just be around here. There's a good possibility.
I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find them alive. The question is just like, where are they? Let's see. Well, I need powder before we continue. Hang on. Problem is, I don't think I have the powder here. Probably. Although I might be wrong. I mean, I have some powder here, but it's not the powder that I would want. Actually, yeah, I guess I can use these as well. Because if you think about it, I mean, I forgot how many they actually produce.
Still waiting for something.
They give me. Now, I do have to craft these, of course, but it does mean that I don't actually have to go ahead and... Okay, 5% per second, so they are weaker. Technically. In that case, let's have a look around. I don't think we have the powder right here. Oh my god, why do I have so many of these? I'll just quick stash everything, because I don't need most of that. Hang on, let's see. Do I have any powder here? I don't think so. I have the backflower powder. But none of the woolen powder. So let's go over there real quick. And have a look. This is also possible that, you know, I would need to pick these up from either the woolen depot or I just need to pick them up in the wilderness. That could also be a thing. What do these do? Similar. It doesn't look like I actually have... Interesting. I thought I would have some. I mean, I can't say what I can do with these in my inventory. Yeah, I could use the incel powder to craft things. That should be doable. I think. I would at least hope. Let's craft a bunch of these. Then we should be fine. At least fine for a little while, you know? How many do I have? Okay, let's go for our 100. I hope 100 will be good enough. Or at least I hope that 100 will be good enough for now, and then we can go back to the place where we were just at. Although, hang on, I do need to make
Car
sure
for us.
that I actually replace it everywhere. Because otherwise, everyone else would not be able to use it. Which obviously is not what I had in mind. Alright, now let's go back to the Uranium Science Park. And there we go. We need to go back to that corner. Would have been much appreciated if they put a teleporter there, based on the amount I had to go there, but it is only 150 meters, as you can see, so whatever, that's fine for me. It is not too far away. I keep looking for Northmen. They were hiding in the corner. Okay, let's talk to them and see what happened.
Everyone, you're all here.
Yep. Are you alright? How goes your SR operation? No, I don't think the operation is going good.
I received reports of a few landbreakers equipped with UWST gear. I thought there might be a chance, a slim chance, that they're still.
Well, we did meet one.
But we found nothing. The entire SAR crew ran through the place. Some of us even got wounded.
We did meet one, or at least one in the close proximity of that stuff. We picked up a few things left behind.
Thank you. Well, at least this wasn't a wasted trip.
Man, you're right.
I mean, they clearly wounded, so I hope they will retreat to that. I'm guessing that place down there.
Were you the ones fighting the landbreakers before the enemy arrived? Nicely done.
Thank you.
I guess technically nicely done, but they're clearly in trouble.
Moving quickly is impossible, but their injuries need immediate care. We must head back at once.
Hey, if we look that way, we can see the infestation.
Yes,
Oh.
there's a big chasm in between, but the direct distance isn't actually that far.
It's not.
You Enfielders got this
I
facility.
think, yeah,
that
I
lets
think
you
there was.
swoosh your
I do
way
recall
across in the mid-air, right?
getting one,
Are you
or
talking
using one
about
here,
zip lines?
but I'm not sure if that's still around.
Yeah, that's it. Of course. Should we give
I don't know if
that
it
a
was
shot?
like a user build thing. It sounds like a plan. I'll get it arranged.
Alright, sounds good.
Although, if I
I'll be
recall
back on the
correctly, there's
engine.
no
Handle
big
that.
issue.
Fingers crossed.
I think you just needed to... Okay, I do need to create it myself. I see. Right near the injured and power it up. Well, lucky for me, I already have power here. If I do need to power it up. Right, what do I need to do? I need to go... No, hang on. I do need to create ziplines, I guess. And I would assume that for that, I would need to teleport there. And go to the facility list. Because I think it should be part of this. Right? No? Where is it? Or do I not have it yet? I thought we had set something up before. Fuel stash? No. Oh. Okay, need this, but okay. In that sense, I know what to do. Except, hang on, protocol stash can store items when powered. The protocol stash can also deliver stored items to the depot on a regular basis. The protocol stash can also be connected to transport belt to move stored items into the AIC. Oh. Well, that is likely useful. But I need this, and I don't actually have enough AIC index for that. is there anything around? There's one here. Yeah, I guess let's pick that up. Pick that up real quick. And then we'll be right on our path forward. Yeah, so obviously you do need to at least somewhat explore things if you want to do everything. I do want to have a look before we close off the beta. I want to have a look at the memo beacons personally. Because I'm... Which one? Oh, this one. Because I do want to see how they are being made, or how these work, basically. So we'll see about that. Oh, good timing on that front, with that one. Oh, hang on.
Much better now.
I did not realize that I was standing in stuff that would get myself into trouble. Right, there we go. Slowly but surely we are chunking this guy down. There you go, 1/4 left. There'll be no issues from now on, I would hope. I do need to make sure I don't use the skill immediately. And wait for the first, for the first one to recharge, or hang on. If we have two, I can of course use it, but... Oh, how is the admin already out of the thingy? Out of usages? Maybe I do need to fix the setup again, because I think of course that the admin is pretty much now in the middle of transitioning towards a different type of armor. So I think I might be lacking right now the actual thing, the actual perk. Or am I? Or maybe not. Yet no, never mind. 2 out of 3. Yeah, I am. We will have a look at that after this mission, because I should be able to just simply. Oh, hang on, can I not? Because I do have now overnight produce a lot of the Xaronite components. So that should... Oh, it gives me 2. Well, that's appreciated. Right, time to teleport back. There's no easy way from this one to there. It's easy. It's faster to just go for that one. Yeah, we can have a look at the memo beacons later as well. And of course have a look at the polls and so on. For basically the program for the final scheduled Endfield stream. Unless I suddenly decide to schedule something. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm at the wrong place. Actually, unless I decide to stream tomorrow as well. That's usually not the case. Right, now here we can build things. Facility list. No. First, I need to actually go for the upgrade. There it is. There you go, zipline pylons. Set up zipline routes with zipline pylons to quickly zip from one pylon to another. Approach a zipline pylon to latch onto it and to start ziplining. Other zipline pylons can be selected as the destination to quickly zip to it, as long as there are no obstacles along the way. Of course, we've been saying that throughout the story. Only a limited number of zipline facilities can be placed in an area due to their expensive maintenance. Hence, ziplines must be graded carefully. And this is just an upgrade, okay. Yeah, I see. Zipline pylon is the smaller version, and I guess the tower would then be able to just go past larger regions. Right, let's see. Where is it at? No, not... There it is. So if I just go ahead and, I guess, place one right here. Needs to be powered. Is it not? I guess it's just barely not powered out by that thing. Well, that's annoying. Hang on, in that sense, please give me 2 of the power thingies. There you go, there's the first one, and I need a... Wait, why are you not connecting? Oh, right, I need to do it manually. These aren't the Arknight ones. There you go, that's the one, and now I need another one, and I will need a electric pole again. There you go, because, yeah, I will need one. Oh, I might be running out of ore. Orinium ore. That's something we'll have to take a look at in just a moment as well. And there we go, there we go, another one. Now what should not be enough actually? And we have to go for these zipline towers instead of these pylons. That would be annoying, to say the least. But what's pointing me towards this place?
Given
For
the
whatever
width of the
reason.
chasm, this location seems pretty good.
I hope it's fine. I hope this location is fine. We will see. Hang on, yeah, place it right here. Yeah, okay, that is fine. I mean, I can just place it right there. It's not too far away from anything right here, so that's fine. Right. Now I will need power. Hang on. I have one pylon here. Hello? There you go, I have one power thingy here, which I can just place there, right on the edge. Luckily it can't fall down or anything. And now I can just start the transmission. And... oh, hang on. There we go. That should be it. And that means it's powered. And... oh, it's not recognizing it. So I guess I placed it at the wrong place, or I started from the wrong thing. Annoyingly. Hang on. In that case, let's move it then. I'm guessing it wants me to place it here. Yeah, it does want me to.
Distance looks just right. We can definitely zipline our injured people to safety.
As soon as it has power. That is the one requirement. Move. Oh yeah, here you can see the borders. Interestingly enough, this section I guess belongs to the region of the science park. I guess. Or of the main science park rather. Hang on, let's see. Facility, no, start transmission.
Top people, let's go get the crew.
Raid the zipline and get the injured. Let's do that. They're here already, so let's just get them onto the zipline and that's it. These facilities, they look really different compared to UWST machinery. They look pretty delicate, right? Appearance can be deceiving. Endfield hardware is built to last. Unless it's from another player, in which case you have to just manually basically repair it all the time. If the facilities are in place, let's start moving the injured. We moved all the injured back to the infestation.
Oh, thank goodness you're here to help us. Everyone is now safe.
but they seem to be troubled.
I could hardly sleep at night these past couple of days. I can't stop thinking about the crewmates who went missing. It may sound hopeful, but I believe they're still out there, alive. But I can't put the team's lives at risk again. Not anymore.
Enough, man, my
He's
boy.
of course
You
concerned.
saved all of us. You gave
Although to be
dozens of
fair,
lives in
I mean,
space.
it depends, I
We're
guess.
counting on you to save more people.
It does feel like we have a lot of people that blame
If you
themselves.
believe they're still out
Although
there,
I guess what happened
then we
at
should
Rally
keep looking.
4,
The watchtower is
which in my
perfect for
opinion
mounting
isn't
a
true
signal
though.
receiver. If we receive anything, I will be the first
because
to
like
tell you.
obviously we know that Neferith and so on and everyone
We got plenty of
involved.
people at the infestation. I should.
We don't know
Take
their
good care of
motive.
them.
We don't know what's going on.
That's the spirit.
But
I'm glad
hopefully
you're
we will
sorting it
find out more
I say it's
as
time for a
when the
mill.
game
Only work
releases
when
or
you
as
put
it
in the
come
belly.
or as it progresses. What's coming out. I do enjoy Enfield a lot.
Hey Tim,
Personally.
coming along?
Definitely going to be sticking around with it when it releases. Let's see. Of course, feed me already. What? Okay, I guess yeah, he was a good cook. I believe. I just wouldn't say it as the other option. But there you go. That is the infestation leveled up to level 2. And the pun gets a better place for cooking. And there you go, mission complete. Now let's have a look at what we actually need to build. Because that is the good question. There you go, level 2. No, not teleport. Let's have a look. So, okay, I can still continue to use the old ones. But it's now recommending the SC Rally battery. Now, I do have a stack of that already. Because these are the ones that we are crafting currently for power generation, I believe. I could continue to just deposit these, which is good news. And turns out I have a ton of them already, so that's fine. But basically, it does want us to focus on these on generating these. I don't know what will happen with these, if they disappear at some point. Level 3, that is a good question that I would like answering. But we will see. But first, let's go over to the Reconstruction HQ. Over at the Power Plateau and also level up these, or that section. And see what they need help with. No, that's the infestation. Because I know the early warning terminal is going on, but that's fine. As long as we, you have to trigger it manually, so we might have to look at that later on as well. Anyway, how have you been, admin? Would you be able to come by the Reconstruction HQ at the Power Plateau? Well, I'm already there. Things have gotten complicated. After all, no one expected Crow to appoint those two of all people. Your help is definitely needed. You're heading over there right now. Wait, I'll be at the Reconstruction HQ. Oh, there she is. Let's see. Ardelia, hello. Well, someone is definitely arguing.
What's going on? What are those two doing?
Arguing, I think. Of something, or about something.
They've been doing this for about an hour. What?
Arguing about what, though?
The The two have different ideas about work regarding the geological probe in the HQ. We've argued about it for days. Sadly,
Like-
no consensus was reached.
Well, I guess let's just say what each of those ones want. Could be different, or maybe we can find a compromise.
We can't leave this outpost without proper leadership for too long. Endman, maybe we should ask them what's going on.
Sure, let's go ahead and do that. And hopefully we can fix it that way. Clavel.
Endman, you're here.
Let's talk to Clavel
Sorry,
first
I
and see if
should have
that
arranged
does
to receive
anything.
you properly.
I heard about your disagreements with Dean. Can you tell me the details?
About that. Yeah. The geological probe serves as a surveillance
In the
tool,
meanwhile,
and
hydration
the
reminder.
results it provides must undergo various testing. This process is essential to addressing the ecological devastation in Valley 4. My priority is to safeguard environmental stability by building test plots and artificial habitats. These will help.
So he did
preserve
say it's a
local
surveillance
fauna.
tool. Is Dean trying to do surveillance or something?
But Dean doesn't agree. He insists on running the highly
Oh,
dangerous
okay.
blight testing first.
So two completely different
Do the two
objectives.
research projects go against each other?
Of course. If we push ahead with deep excavation and start blight-related material research right now, we risk further degrading the local ecology.
Okay,
Human
that's
changes
where the
to
problem
environment might
is.
also affect certain wildlife communities.
So
Their survival
Clavel
might be jeopardized.
basically goes ahead and says, well, Dean's project would completely destroy his
Our
chances.
Is to
But also, I guess, the
restore
other
and
way
protect
around.
the ecology. So why are we actively disrupting the only stable environment we have left? That's going too far. The risks are off the charts. I won't let this happen. Absolutely not.
Now, how exactly are we going to find a
Alright,
compromise
calm down
here?
a bit. We're just trying to get a general picture here.
Let's go and ask
They
what the other
are-
side thinks.
Completely different sides. Say, talk to Dean.
Min?
What does Dean have to say?
I'll grab a few seats for you.
Well, no need for that.
Actually, we're here to learn more about your recent disagreements.
It's not really a disagreement. I just can't stand Clavel's excessive cautiousness over everything. We know nothing about the state of Valley 4 after the disaster. Our priority is to quickly figure out the properties of the affected materials. Knowledge will help us solve this crisis.
So that's where the disagreement is coming from.
While we hesitate and squander our time away,
Clavel wants to gather more info about nature itself, and Dean wants to gather more
if they
info
start
about the
changing in increasingly complex
affected
ways,
things.
our research will be further delayed.
Yeah, that kinda makes sense.
Now, how exactly are we going to solve this,
Clavel
though?
wants to observe and protect the wildlife communities of the power plateau first. I hope he realizes just how many life forms we're talking about.
I'm not sure. I feel like Dean's idea
Once we're
might
done
help
rescuing all the critters,
entire
our town will
valley
still have the chance to
more.
study the anomalous materials. He should know the importance of timing and opportunity. I guess he's learned
But I'm
nothing
not sure.
after all these years.
'Cause I mean, the wildlife feels, at least to me, it feels that it's more focused on the Plow Plateau, while
Take it
the
easy.
blight thing
We're just trying to understand
might
the
be
situation.
better for just in general.
Both of them make a lot of sense, you know? But we can't let this carry on.
I feel like I
His
would
logic is
slightly
driven only
go
by his
towards Dean
feelings.
if I had to pick.
He's just a paranoid blight brain.
Paranoid? Being properly prepared can cut your losses. You're always rushing and bumbling into things. Do you know how problematic you've been for Professor Crow?
I don't know what will happen. I'm guessing we have to pick
now
between
you're
them, but
trying
I
to bring up Professor
think
Crow.
I would probably go for Dean, because at
We didn't
least
forget about the buggerloids who messed up the
it does
professor's
sound
last
like
experiment.
his objective sounds like it could
And
improve
I'll say it
things
again in your
more for the
face.
entire valley.
I didn't do anything wrong. But you, sir, your stiff-necked stubbornness to do
I guess
everything
wildlife
your
is
way
important as well,
is
but I
different.
think it's hopefully not a big problem.
Can we all just take a deep
I hope.
breath?
We will see.
Gentlemen,
We will straight up see.
Mr. Crow didn't make you project leads just to see you argue argue all day.
I'm taking a step back because our Enfielder friends say so.
But how exactly? I mean, they have to find a compromise.
Any attention to you.
No one, none of those two are budging.
As you can see, Professor, the most I could do is to stop their arguments from getting any worse.
It's okay. You did good. We can't let this.
Because it doesn't really sound like there's much ground for a compromise. See, find Dean, find Clavel. They have gone off to two different directions. So let's do Dean first. Let's do Dean first because that's the side that I'm currently favoring a little more, personally. So we will see. Right, you are watching what could be the final Endfield stream of the beta, unless I decide to do something else tomorrow. If you enjoyed the stream so far, then please of course follow. And much appreciated if you do. And stick around for the rest of the stream. We still have plenty of things to go. But anyway, what does Dean have to say? Bucket is, where did it run off this time? Here you are, looking for something. Enfielders, yeah, I'm looking for a long ear. Oh, hey, there's one. I would recommend regularly come here to record its activities and get some data. It's usually active around this place, but I don't see it around today. A long ear. Edmund, maybe we can help Dean look for the critter. It might convince him to calm down a little and talk to us. I don't know. Well, there's one. You know, there's a chest. Thank you very much. Question is, I mean, there are lots of them around. There's one. There was another one there. So, which one is he looking for? Oh, the ones with flowers, I see. But it just went in there, which means it's up there. Look closely above good stuff. I know that. There it is. But we have catched it. Technically. But it doesn't want to stop. So, I don't know. Oh, it just went straight for Dean. Missy, thank goodness you're still alive. Thank you so much. I spent the entire day looking for it and couldn't find anything. I thought it had probably died. Oh, we lost too much. You also care about the critters. You're not actually against Clavel. Who wouldn't care about these little creatures? We lived with them for so many years. But we're out of time. The blight persists, and the impact of the rift might introduce new changes to the environment. If I could just take them away from this disaster-stricken place, even just a minute earlier... You're right, Edwin. I shouldn't be getting angry about those stupid arguments. We've got a disaster to clean up. Clavel, he and I aren't truly at odds. I'll head back and talk things through with Clavel. Thanks a lot for clearing up my head. We didn't do much. You actually agree with his intentions and approach. That is quite true. We straight up just ran after that long ear. Although to be fair, they are basically bunnies, aren't they? Like bunnies covered by grass, effectively. Right, where do we need to go? Looks like he's here, at close to this point. Let's have a look. Where is he at? I didn't explore this section yet. And luckily for me, there's no fall damage in this game. And I will gladly accept this recycling station. If we get lucky, I might also be able to just straight up collect or level up the station at the Yijiang as well. Hang on, let's just upgrade it to level 4 to the maximum level. We do have the Wally box for that, so no issues whatsoever. And there you go! Level 4. Can we already pick up materials? I doubt it. Yeah, we can't. So, hang on. There we go, regional development level 9. Gives us more and more limits. Now the maximum level is level 12, which we are not going to reach, but anyway. Let's talk to Clavel. I remember it being around here. What is it? Did you lose something? It's you. Sorry for running away like that back then. I thought about it for a while. Perhaps I didn't say it right. Maybe I should think about things from Dean's perspective. He was Side Director Daniel's favorite apprentice before he... Talos rest his soul. I'm looking for a box of documents. It contains logs and reports of the tests we ran in the past. Let's help him. Those reports sound important to Clavel. Okay, so scan up top here. I mean, it might just be this. Anyways, oh no, it's something else. It's right here. There you go. And what do we have here? Memo from a crewmate. Did any crewmate see my design draft? It should be somewhere here at the corner of the wall, and I spent a really long time on it. I would perform stringent scientific calculations when I'm not too busy feeding the boilers. Losing the data would be a real shame. No info on who wrote that, but we do have the documents to provide to Clavel. This is it. All the reports are still inside. What are these reports? They sound pretty important. Well, they're just research reports about several wildlife populations. But Dean, he's the one who wrote the reports. Dean wrote these reports. I mean, we did just hear that he is at least somewhat interested into the wildlife. Yeah, don't get fooled by his eagerness for deep excavations and blighted materials. The only problem is his methods. They can be quite extreme at times. These reports document the organisms he managed to save with his extreme measures. Some of them were on the brink of extinction. Though he does sound like a good guy. So he actually approve of Dean. Both of you are essentially alike. And that is why we got along all these years as fellow researchers. I do my best to ensure the stability of the testing environment, but I'm also aware that I sometimes lack his adventurous spirit. Nevertheless, someone must assess the outcome of failures and be responsible for cleaning things up. It is my job to consider every step of the process. Right now, we should be working towards a consensus that both sides can agree on. Thank you for finding these reports for me. Reading through these has convinced me to do just that. I'm heading back to talk with Dean. We shouldn't be arguing like this. That's more like it. Surprisingly easy in the end. Deep down, these two have always shared the same vision. They probably ignore this fact due to their sudden responsibilities and stressful work.
Phew.
All they need is an opportunity to come to an agreement. Alright team, time to head back. Yeah, sometimes you just need a brief moment of reflection. Someone that talks to you about the issues and so on. Like, in my opinion, if you have an argument with someone, it is incredibly easy to just basically get stuck in that, right? That's something you need to avoid effectively. But anyway, let's have a look real quick at what they are going to do at the end of, or at the HQ. We're just going to walk that way. Now this means the evacuation zone. I have now unlocked this, which means I have unlocked or uncovered every area at the power plateau.
We seem to
Which
have
is good
high value
news.
supplies nearby. Keep an eye out for those.
Which one? Okay, this is someone I need to talk to as well, it seems. But first, let's take care of this mission, which should give us the ability to upgrade this place as well.
Supervisor Perlica. Dean and I had a discussion. We got two essential tasks right now. Preserving the local wildlife in their habitats, and marking out areas for deep excavations.
Oh, so that does mean they have found a compromise.
But our current HQ isn't big enough to carry out both of these jobs. So we're thinking if it's possible to borrow your strength.
Well, that's what Enfield is here for, quite
If this place gets an
literally.
efficiency boost, we might be able to make headway in both tasks.
That's exactly why we're here. It's also the purpose of the AIC factory.
Well, time to level that factory
Here's
up.
a blueprint. It illustrates the plans for expanding the HQ
I mean, that's-
and
I do-
improving its research efficiency.
I'm really interested in what will happen over time in the entire region.
Wait. Miss Ardelia, did you do this on your own? You're so thoughtful. We really made a fool of ourselves back then.
Well,
I'm so very
Ardelia
sorry.
quite literally just called us and asked us for help, I think.
No, this is
And
the
asked
work.
us to, hey, could you have a look at this, basically.
Forget it. Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like if you have an argument like this, sometimes it is just straight up
There's a
important
lot
to
we
have
to
another
learn from
voice
the
come in
professionals.
and just talk to you about things, right?
We will use the AIC factory to provide assistance and
Like, it
support
allows you to get
expansion of the
a
HQ.
second opinion on everything. And so on. And sometimes it's enough, or you need that just to basically hit you in the head, kind of. Well, there we go. Second upgrade, or no, first upgrade, second level for the Reconstruction HQ. Now let's have a look at what they'll need in the end, or what they now need. Hang on, let's go to the map and here. No, not quite so far outside. Right, so they can still accept these, but they now prefer the A-size capsules by a lot more money. I can just dump these in, and this will give us a third at the very least. Which I guess is close enough for now, but it's not a whole lot. So, I think what we'll want to do is... Oh, hang on. So they like these bug capsule A. Aren't we already making them? Yeah, for here. So yeah, this is the same production chain, quite literally. So I guess what we could do, what we could have a look at, is basically expanding the already existing area we have. Now, we need to do that at the core AIC area, because that's where the place is. I will need to have to figure out how to, like, potentially copy this thing. Right. It could profit of a quicker bottle production, it seems. Yeah, it is definitely bottlenecked by this one. And I'm guessing that's just bottlenecked by Therium overall? No, it's bottlenecked by the sandleaf powder. Is it? Yeah, it is. So, yeah, you look at that. Basically, it needs a one full belt coming in, but we only have two coming in here. So, I actually need 2 more belts. Now, one curious thing is, what do these stashes do again? Hang on. What exactly... How exactly do these work? Can I ask it to give me just the sandleaf powder? Is it just... Hang on, let's have a look at this one. Basically, where is it? Okay, yeah, can we also have something that just retrieves these things from that stuff? To and from the depot. Okay, yeah. So I would need these, basically. But does that allow us to transfer things? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much. What I just basically need is... I need to select everything we have right here. And... I'd literally move it 1 down. There you go. Because this now means that I can just go ahead and A-stash this. And this means that I can just do that. And then I can pick another unloader that basically just goes ahead and feeds the sandleaf powder into this one, like this. There you go, that's all I technically need. And now this means they will produce these materials as soon as possible again. Which is what exactly I need. No, stash you. I don't need you right now. Same with you. But I do need power, so let's take care of that. And I play Sirenet? No, it's locked to willing. Okay. It is just straight up locked to willing. So yeah, these now should be able to produce... Although it's still low. Yeah, there you go. It needs 2. And you only produce 1. Same with this guy. If I want to speed up production, I straight up need more and more of these. Just straight up. Because basically this one needs 2, so it needs 2 belts. But at the same time, this only produces 1. So I would need... Yeah, I would need entire grinding station. Which then also needs... Wait, this is getting larger and larger. Okay. Do I have enough space for that even? I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, this one is getting in the way. But in theory... I mean, I could move this section down here. That would not be a problem. I could easily do that. Okay, hang on. I have an idea. Basically... Hang on, do I have enough space for 6? We can easily check that by doing this. And then replicate. And the answer is no. So, I will need to move this entire section straight up somewhere else. Or hang on. I could also just... no. I could also just go ahead and... Bulk action, please. I could also just go ahead and if I replicate... Basically, I would have to move this entire production chain to somewhere else. Which I guess we can do, shouldn't be a big problem. Because what we just need simply is basically these 2, right? Let me just move them. So what do I have here? Let's just rotate this around. Like if I go ahead and place it like here. There you go. And then I can just do this. And now I just need the planting unit. Oh, I don't have enough space here. Let's place it like this maybe. Or should I? This is the planting unit, right? No, seed picking unit. Okay. That's the seed picking unit, that's fine. Let me just move you to somewhere else where I do not care about you for now. I want this car to come in here. Because this will... No, it doesn't... Not quite there yet. So actually, yeah, let's move it around. Because this means that I can connect this like this. It'll give the seeds over to the planning unit. And I can also do this. And in turn, I can move the shredder like this. I need to pay attention to of course having to power all of this. And yeah, now I just need a sand leaf power there, which will be difficult to get from there. Would I get into here? I would, I guess, need this one for now. So let's go ahead and just move this a tiny bit. I guess moving it like this is fine. Because it just means I can straight up do this. And then ask this to give me sandleaf powder instead of ferrium. There it is. And stash all. Thank you. So there you go. Now this one should produce things. Let me just place it here. So this one will keep up the production of that, which in that means I can stash quite literally everything we have here. I should have just done the bulk action, to be honest. And what I can also do is do this. And that means I can just do the bulk action and replicate. Oh, damn it! The filling unit is slightly in the way. But what I could still do is I could move it further down, because right now the grinding unit is in the way of these belts, right? So I think what I should do is... Yeah, let's just move the entire thing we have here. Down. Maybe so that yeah, maybe in this way. Because then it's not in the path of anything. Let's give it another pylon. And this now means that I could move this one back quite a lot. I will need to stash this line. Oh, I said the line, not just this one singular thing. There you go. Now these ones will be able to produce stuff if I reconnect everything. Now I guess it needs 10 bottles every, or basically needs 2 pipes of bottles to come in and have items on it every single time. Now this one though, yeah, now I see, right, now I remember. So this is the plan. I need to get rid of this guy. Which will... because it'll give over... or hang on. For simplicity's sake, I will move this one over and... there we go. Now I basically, quite literally, need the same thing again. With this one here. Replicate. And now, there we go. Now it fits. And then we can just straight up connect everything. No, hang on. I will need to craft quite literally everything we need. Luckily the game... what I would appreciate if we had just a straight up button to craft everything. Now I just need to straight up constantly click that. Oh, I already had enough. Okay, never mind. There we go. Now this one should produce enough there. And oh, the position is slightly awkward, but I'm going to call it fine. There you go. Now this one should produce bottles straight up as soon as or as fast as possible. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the progress. There you go. You can see it's producing bottles quite literally. Because that's the frequency I need down there, right? So there you go. Let's see. So yeah, welcome to what could be the last Endfield stream. You're currently watching me do the final upgrades in the beta. And this one is still too slow. Oh, are we now out of powder? I think we are. I think we need more powder. Which is awkwardly. Yeah, we will need more powder. So that means I think what we'll do is... basically I need to copy this, right? No. Bulk action. I mean, I guess what I can do is... straight up this, right? I will need to rotate the this one. No, hang on. There we go. If I rotate this guy, this would allow me to and get rid of this line. This would allow me to just straight up feed it like this. Don't need these two. Like I can just do it like this, right? Oh, the electric panel is getting in the way. Oh no. Oh, it's literally quite just quite there for the shredding unit. There we go. Now I need the seeds. No, not in the seed picking unit. Here we go. And that should be enough of that, and it should be bring us back up to, or this should mean that we are now going on full speed. Yeah, there you can see it. It slowed down once the powder ran out. But there you go. We quite literally have stuff coming in right now. Although, thinking about it, I could have just... like, straight up, these ones, I could just move away. So, yeah, I could. Okay, that's something I gotta keep in mind. Right, so... but I'm noticing a slowdown in this. Now, this could be... I'm hoping that's because of the powder. Question is now everything going to be able to get as much powder as they need? It's looking like that might be a no. Do I need a second one? A third one even? Sorry. So, I mean, you can see it right there. We have now basically three of these chains come in. But then again, we are also kind of basically consuming a lot more. Yeah, we are consuming a lot more than that. So I guess I would need a third chain even. Okay. I have an idea. What we will do is the following. Basically, I will copy this again. Replicate. And I will move it all the way back here. And... oh, hang on. Construction. We gotta construct everything. And now I need carbon. I just need a random refining unit. Hang on. We're just going to place it, I guess, here for now. All I need is carbon. That should be enough, I would hope. Yes, it is. Okay. That means we can craft the final thing down here. Construction and submit all. There we go. I'm going to move it here, and what this means, I want to place one of these. Was it this? No. Vertical stash, that's what it is. There you go. Technically, that should be it. And I can put in the sand leaves. Oh, this is only one. I would need more than that. Oh, it does produce two. Oh. I didn't realize that. So it will, over time, produce more, and it'll also, it'll automatically start feeding itself on that. So no issues in that front. Because, yeah, you will basically, although... no, it should start. Oh, I actually don't know. Yeah, I guess that might not be enough, actually, because... yeah, I'm going to have to take some of these away. No. There was a button, a keybind. We're splitting them up, but whatever. There you go. No, not. Never mind. Wrong button. I keep just selecting the wrong thing, I guess because of the icons. Yeah, so we should now see more of these coming in. Yeah, you can see now that the bottles are getting jammed slightly. Or I think it's getting jammed, is it? Oh yeah, now it's missing. Okay, now we're missing the buck powder, the powder. So, I. Lucky for me, I guess this is the only place that actually needs it. So what I could just do is straight up make something similar. Oh, hang on. Make this setup again. And just replicate it one down. Although obviously not quite, because I will have to somehow... Hang on, I need more bushes again. Except I don't have any bushes ready, I think. There's a few here, so let me just take these. And there we go, that's all I need. No, that was too much. Hang on. Yeah, I like this, to be honest, that the game just basically tells you what do you need. Or you can just copy it and you can just click, 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 and it'll produce whatever you need. That is appreciated. But I guess let's just do it this way. That's probably the easiest way. You'll start to see these, I guess, clog up slightly, but that's fine. I think that'll be fine. Or no, hang on. Never mind. It needs the seeds. Oh, there are so many seeds in there. Okay, never mind. Okay, so this will mean that this guy will start to go full speed. Or no, mind. This one needs 2 of them. So similar issue. Actually. Generally similar issue. So if I wanted to go full speed, I need... a 2 come in here and then... Okay. The setup is getting interesting. It genuinely is. Like this stuff is starting to blow up quite significantly. I want to keep space there though. I guess what I could do is I could try and use these easy stash thingies. I could try and use those. So I think what I might just do is no, right button. Yeah, I think that's probably the best course of action. Basically, copy this and then just straight up land it right here. Now, I have no idea how I'm going to get that stuff there, but we will see. I will need even more of these. Do I have any bushes that I could burn up somewhere? That looks like a no, quite literally. Well, in that case, let's go hunting a little. I guess in the meanwhile, while I do that... Oh, there's another one up there? Do they respawn? At some point. They can't imagine that I didn't pick this one up. But I guess I didn't? Well, that's interesting. Anyway. Do I have... Actually, don't know where some of these are. And I don't think I can get that info from the markers. So we will have to take a look at that. At least I can't shred these. But I could shred these. It's Citron, but it works. Upfront enemies danger. Well, I've cleaned those up, so no worries about that. Actually, I guess this could be something. I have to look at the depot we have. Maybe. Just maybe. There's something around. Icon. Yeah, okay, we have enough of those. Okay. Never mind. No need to worry. There we go. Now this one will slowly but surely produce that stuff. I'm just going to construct things until we can't anymore. Which is AK now. Oh, this one is quick. Hang on, construction. And 3 pylons. And we're now getting out of power. Now, one thing I wanted to take a look at are these easy stashes things. We now have the memo beacon as well, which... Oh, interesting. After placing a memo beacon, the memo contents must be provided. Create a short phrase based on the intended message, then click confirm to finalize the message and start constructing the beacon. Once placed, the memo beacon will appear in other places' maps to convey your message. Which I actually kind of like. I did consider that funny. Their contents may help them greatly. But I just want to use them here, to be honest. Oh, it's... No, never mind. Not large. Not incredibly large. Cannot access value for depot. Wait, or can I not get things from these? Hang on, we will see, I guess. Can I not get things from these? I guess I am... Oh, share. I guess... Okay, I guess I could just share contents here. But yeah, no, I can't. I can't base spells from there, so... That is disappointing. In which case, I basically need to figure out how to get the powder all the way over there. I guess the easiest solution is to just simply build a bell that goes like this. Just going to make it like this because that means I can clean up this stuff better. There you go. And, oh, damn it. That is not what I had in mind. Nor here. Hang on, we got that sorted in just a moment. There we go. Except it's still configured to the wrong thing. Hang on. Then leaf powder. There we go. And now I gotta stash the... Not stash the line. Hang on. There we go. Now it's getting the wrong thing, getting the right thing. In the meanwhile, Twitch chat, hello Lars! I hope you're having a good day. Right, it's gonna shout now. Alright, I still need to move this around. No, not stash. I guess I can just move it right here. And then stash the line. And then just connect these this way. There we go. This should be enough. And at the same time, I need another pylon. But what this does, it allows me to at least move these production lines better to where they should be. There you go. Now I'm leaving one field gap because then I can just straight up do this. And there you go. That should now be the maximum we would need. At the same time, I will need another battery. Thermal bank, please. There you go. That'll solve the power problem. I guess we might have to upgrade at some point, but I think... Oh, it's still not having the stuff. Hang on. I can split up these, which will give me 10. And that'll give enough puffer, or like, to have it actually produce everything we need. Basically. Yeah, now this is one's producing, and this one will be producing as well shortly. And this will mean that we at least have a production of 10 of these things. Or one of these things every 10 seconds. Which in my opinion is plenty. Which also, like, it speeds up things, right? Because on one hand we need them here. On the other hand, we also need them here. Which... I think I would just start dumping them here. Actually, are these? No, not quite. And of course, I can also just still dump the B grade ones in as well. In the meanwhile, the infestation. Well, I could just drop in the Therium parts that I now have, but they are only worth 1 credit, so that is not a lot. So we could have a look at just basically continuing to upgrade the SC Valley battery stuff, which... Oh, hang on. No, just close the map, please. Just close the map. Because, I mean, this is what we are producing right here, but this is our power production. I do not want to touch that. So, I guess what we could look into is straight up moving to the science park, to the infestation, and build up a production chain for the other types of batteries right here. I think that's what we'll do next. Now the question, of course, is... does this place have enough space for us to be able to do that? If I recall correctly, the production of this is... Oh, actually no. Never mind. We just need ores. That the uranium ore goes into the refine unit that gives us the powder. And we need just parts from the Therium. So I think we could just have this do its thing. Hang on. I mean, what we could do is... let's have a look. So what do I need? I think I want to build it from the reverse, so that makes that I can already immediately know how many machines I need. So the packaging unit, basically it'll need 10 Therium parts and 15 Orinium powder. Move speed is 10 yeah, 10 per 1 per 10 seconds, sorry, so this way around. So I will need 2 belts of the Therium parts and 3 belts of the Orinium powder. Now to get the powder, all I need to do is to just have 3 shredding units. Which use Orinium ore. And we basically also need 3 of these coming in from the sub AIC. Unless I get the bow bus, which I might need actually. Right, so this is what we need for the Orinium ore. What do I need for the other chain? Yeah, I just need Therium parts, which I will need 2 fitting units for those. I'll take one belt of Therium, of the refined Therium each. Which in turn just requires a refining unit that produces the ore, basically. Yeah. So, basically I need 2 refining units to take 1 belt of Therium each. That is exactly what I need. So, I need 6 machines in total, basically. I need 5 belts that come out of the sub AIC. And obviously it does mean that I have to rebuild basically everything here, but that's fine. I mean, I guess what I could do is I need 3 shredding units of Orinium ore. So what I may do is first hydration reminder. Gotta make sure you always drink enough. Now, ironically, I actually did not fill up my bottle before the stream, so I will have to take a quick 3-minute break at some point. But anyway. Shredding unit. I will need 2 more of these. Actually, you might be able to fit this into this small area regardless. No. Shredding unit. There we go. And now the shredding unit. Oh, hang on. We have to, of course, declare that we want ore. And I just spotted that we are at 0, so I might have to start to hunt for things. In the meanwhile, we can just, I think, get rid of everything we have up top here. And just straight up stash that. And stash you as well, please. Because what this means is that I need 2 belts that just take refined ore of Therium. I think I'm going to take these. This one. Oh yeah, I definitely need to start ore collection in more depth. And basically, hang on. I will need them to go into refining units. There we go. And now we can just connect these. Not this way, but this way, please. Thank you. And these two refining, this one, two, can then go into fitting units, right? Yes, fitting unit. Which I'll just straight up place right here. And the other one can be placed right here. And there you go. Now this one will produce... Oh, do I have space? Or I can just place one here and place one here and that's enough. And then I can just take the belts. Well, quite literally. Packaging unit. Hang on. I could just... I think that's all I need. There you go, and now I just need the ores to come in from here. And that should be it. Now I also just need to do this. And I think that should technically be enough. Because it'll collect iridium dust, it'll get dust, and this one will get the iridium parts. The ferrium parts, sorry. And that should be it, I hope. Now, of course, I will need to start collecting more ore, because I think we are just incredibly out of that. Let's have a look. ASC report, yeah, stockpile is 0, but... Look at this theoretical cost. Yeah, I'm going to need to go hunting for ore resources. Hang on. Let's search this, please. So what I need to do is... I have 7 in my stockpile. Oh, okay. Then... Or, actually... I might as well craft more of these. You know what? Just give me 10. Or 13. So that I have 20. I think... I guess it doesn't matter too much. As long as I have the materials in my inventory, I can just craft more and more. So I'm not too concerned about that. Hang on, let's see. Hang on. Where are they at? Oh, these are the miners. But there's gotta be a personal one as well. Where did that go? Where are they? No. Didn't I just made 10. Where did they go? That's a thermal bank. It should be... No? Wait, what? Oh, are they in my they are in my inventory. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so we can go hunting for wherever there's an iridium ore bed. Is that one? Oh, there's unpowered rigs. Okay. There's one. That's ferrium. I don't need ferrium. There might be more in the hub, actually. So these all I already have powered. Oh, here we go. I have 3 ore sources that I actually haven't used up even. Or that I have nothing built on top of. So let's collect these. And then let's see. Oh, hang on. There we go. And then connect these. Although I don't know, I suspect they wouldn't be enough. That is a possibility. There it is. Okay. So, okay, I have it on the 5 shortcut, luckily. There's already one. Where's the other 2? There's one. And there's the other one. Now, I guess I do not have enough for... Or I do not have pylons. I need to go back again because I did not have the pylon. But that's fine. There we go. Now that should... I did not craft these. I was looking at my other screen. Hang on. Thank you. Right, I need a pylon. There you go, and now we can go back. And there you go, there's one memo beacon. We'll have a look at the memo beacons in a moment. Oh, is one enough? Or do I have to go back again? It's... Oh, it's not. Actually, maybe. Because if I place it this way, it'll connect these 3. Which means I could maybe move this one. Yeah, okay, saved. Oh, hang on, did it connect? There we go. Now that's saved. And now I just need to pull down a cable back from the top. That's it. There you go, first one. And second one. Is right here. And there you go. Now this should pump up our production quite significantly. Except at the same time not. I don't know what the theoretical... The theoretical is based on how many machines we have around. I guess I should aim for that. Hang on, let's see. I will need pylons. Let's just straight up craft pylons. I hope these relay towers will be enough. But if not, I could just... Screw it, we might need them always. Maybe we won't, maybe we will. Maybe we won't, maybe we will. And I need pylons. There you go. Okay. So, we have that connected. Do we have another ore source anywhere? Oh, there's Arenium ore. A lot of that even. And I could somewhat easily connect from here. So, yeah, let's do that. I have no idea how to get to that place, but we will see. Hang on. Actually, can I submit early? No, okay. That's fine. Right. Oh, this is teleporter. Hang on. Start transmission. Where do I need to go? It is right this way, it seems. Okay. No, hang on. I could place it here. That should be it. You just have to walk correctly, and then it'll work. Star transmission. Then just walk this way. Hope we don't get impacted by the enemies in just a moment. Well, now it's fine. I was hoping that it won't interrupt my connection, but yeah, I think we saw in a previous stream that if you have a connection cable come in, or like if you're building a connection right now, if you go into combat, it won't actually interrupt that. It'll just awkwardly have a cable constantly spinning around.
We made another step forward.
But I guess it's fine. Or at least I'm not complaining about that. I'd rather have it do that instead of just straight up disconnecting.
Shows. Oh,
Then you would have to go back and so on. No, that would be much more annoying. Anything else? No, hang on. Oh, I had the other ones join in. Well, that's fine. Oh, is that enough? Will that be enough? I guess it technically is. Hang on. Ardelia is gonna help. We throw quite literally sheep storm. Does anyone need help? No. Well, there you go. We get another chest. And even more items. Always appreciated. What would also be appreciated, if you like the stream, then of course please leave a follow and make sure to stay tuned, as we have still plenty of things to go. Because we will have our... Oh, hang on. I am not sure what I'm powering here, but that's fine.
Something dangerous
Oh,
is up
a
ahead.
chest, I think.
Better be fully prepared.
No, what I was trying to say, make sure to stay tuned, as there's plenty of things to go. We will have a final look at the polls and so on, and a few more side quests come in our way as well. Now, where exactly? Oh, I see. But that did not work.
Stay alert. This hostile poses significant threat.
No, I'm not too worried about that. Hang on. There we go. Now, where's the second one? Third one. We picked up 2. But where's the third one? Let's... Oh, there it is. How do I get that? Oh, there we go. And here we go. That should be it for this chest. Yep, there we go. So basically just jump across the towers, and that's all you need to do there. Now, big question is, where exactly are the R's I saw? I guess I need to walk... Oh, that's still connected though. That's blocked off. Let me just take care of this guy.
we pulled off a sleek move.
So hopefully this guy won't be too big of a problem. Provided we, of course, dodge everything. I wasted my skill. Okay, I did not realize you had the ability to charge something up. But, so I will need to take care of that, but that should be no issue. Provided I just always keep that in mind. Well, good timing on that one. They go halfway down. One thing I was curious about is I did answer a bunch of these surveys. I still have 2 open, to be fair. But there it also was saying like, okay, how difficult do you like your opponents? Do you want them to be just easy victories that you can run over? Or do you want progression checks? Or even actual competitiveness and stuff like that, where you have to know like what the boss does and everything like that. Personally, I just answer it like with these elite ones, which I guess this guy is. I like progression checks, where you just have to, you know, obviously level up your characters to be able to defeat it, just like now.
We finally pulled it off.
But for the final boss, or for these like story bosses, oh, insufficient backpack space. Come on. For these like story bosses, I do also like the thing aspect of having to figure out what what you need to do, right? Now let's see. Oh, I know what to do. I need an explosive that turns that off. That's what I need, I believe. I don't think we'll be able to jump from this over that. No. They managed to put enough distance on that. But let's have a look. I do still have a few in my inventory, I believe. Let's take these on. Oh, where are they? Are they on the products? No. I'm pretty sure I should have explosives. I do recall crafting more. Or did I put them into the ruling depot? That could have possibly happened. If I think about it, that could have happened, yeah. In that case, let's actually hang on.
You know,
Let's go to ruling real quick. No, ruling. And see. Because it's possible that I have placed them there. Doesn't have to be, but it's possible. If not, I'll just have to very quickly craft some more. Let's see, hang on. Where did I put them? No, here not either. Then I'm confident that I had bombs still. But where did they go? I mean, I guess if not, it doesn't matter too much. I guess I can just craft some more again. Which, you know what? I think it was pretty easy to do that either way. So let's go back to Valley 4. Actually, no. Let's check on the progress here. There you go. I can also now level up this. We will have a look at that as well in a moment. But let's deal with the Orinium ore shortage in Valley 4 first. I guess I don't know where I put the explosives. I know that I still had some, but I just can't find them. Or maybe I'm just stupid, you know, that is... Oh, there they are! Of course I have... Hang on, I do not need any of these. Let's just quick stash, as always, and then track in things in my inventory as I need them. Yeah, I need everything rig-related, mining rig-related, I need that. I don't need the flute palms. Not the thermal bank either. I need the power. Powder, not power. I guess one... Yeah, I just clicked on that. One thing that would be cool... Oh, I can discard as well. Right. One thing that would be cool is also... if I could fill the base on category. Okay, good to know. Right. Realistically, I actually don't know. This should be enough. I think. Now, where are the bombs again? There they are. So let's go back down there. And actually connect that up.
People say that the essence shall reveal it.
Still glad there's no fire damage. Fall damage. I would have been dead 10 times by now. Or even 100 times. Alright, so that's where we were. Here we can see the connection. Question, of course, is can I even use that path to get through there? There's an electric nexus inside. Maybe I can. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see there we can unlock that with power. But that's what I'll need to do. I can't just easily... Is it enough distance? I don't think it is. I don't think so. But... we can also just place these again, so no worries there if that's not enough. Oh yeah, this barely just not enough. In that case... let me just place one here. This will allow me to connect that. And then from here on, I can start the transmission. Connect this guy. And then this means I can jump up here. There we go. Unlock this chest. And collect the berries, which I'll always need, I think. There we go. The server stability has been fixed, actually. I used to have a lot of issues with that. Or like at the beginning of the week. But since they did that update, it was fixed. So I'm glad for that. Right, so where are the ores? The ores are down there. Hang on, let's place it here. Can I place at this location? Oh, there we go. There we go, and from there on, I can just place things.
Watch your step, people.
I'm with you.
Well, not anymore. I will need to take care of these opponents. So we will just very quickly take care. Oh, why? Oh, I put the powder away. Well, we shouldn't have any issues against these either way. There you go, one down. I should probably have focused on the other one, but that's fine. There you go, broken. And down, number 2 down, and I guess number 3 was murdered while we were dealing with them, so never mind. Let's see. I just want to... Because of the distance, I should place another one right here and connect it. And here, I can then just place pylons that continue on. Hydration reminder. Always gotta make sure to drink stuff. But yeah, as we are in the last stream, I would like to know how everyone else thinks about the game. So if you're in the chat right now and want to give your opinion, feel free to do so. So far, I do extremely like this game. I have fair concerns about the gacha system, but I'm not too deep into that either way, so personally I don't mind too much. The only thing I don't really like is the static aspect of, you know, like for example in the Hoyo games, it's a case of, well, you lose the 50-50 once and then it reminds that you lost it once and the next one is guaranteed across banners. Now, from my understanding, that's not the case in Endfield. But instead, if you are spending all your pulls onto one onto one banner, then you do still end up with like it being cheaper in terms of like the pull amount. So I don't know what to think of that, personally. And at the very least, they do give you a free 10 pull if you do more than 60 pulls. Yeah, 60. So I don't know. That would, of course, require, like, it's, I guess, a bit of a bulk discount. Because that would require you to... Oh, why are you... Oh, that's why. Because that would require you to go for 2 back-to-back, which you may not necessarily want to. But right, there we go. Now that's more ores connected. Question is... And let's look at the AIC report. The theoretical data is still... Well, we are close now, but not there quite yet. Let's have a look. Is there any other region that we could connect? Here, there. And it's fairly close. Yeah, let's connect this as well. Should be no issue whatsoever. Because I might actually build more... What happened? Okay, there we go. I actually want to build... I think, how many did we have? I think we had 5. Right? I think we had 5... Yeah, 5 uranium ore sources. I do want to build 2 more relay towers. Just to be safe. So that I don't have to go run back. Build... I already have 2. I want to build 3 more to get to 5. And that should be it. And then we can just carry on. Star transmission. There we go. And I can just walk right here, I think. Actually, hang on. I could just connect from there. That shouldn't have been a problem. I forgot I had that cable going on. Yeah, let's connect from there. Because the distance is... I might need 2. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely need 2 because of the corner I'll have to take here. Which I guess is fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Restricted. Okay. Well, it works here. So that's fine by me. And let's, I guess, connect from here. That'll be hopefully fine. Actually, no, let's place these ones first. There you go, that's all of them. Because that, you know, means that I know how many of these ones to place. I can't connect both of them at once, unfortunately. Hang on, do your work, please? Thank you. Right, so I should just be able to now walk up here and connect everything. There you go. First one connected. And we'll have to go upstairs, or up the hill again. Connect number 2. There you go. And then we just have to connect number 3 as well. Which is right here. There we go. There you go. Now we should start to see the AIC report. Once again, shift in our way. Yeah. There you go. The theoretical data now says we have plenty enough. So no worries there anymore. So I don't think if I go back to the place real quick in just a second. I believe we should start to see it actually saturate quite literally everything. Naturally, as things come in. Let's have a look. Oh, things are stuck. Why is that? Oh, we are out of Farium. That's what the problem is. Okay. Yeah, there you go. It's not even producing enough batteries now, I guess. Well, that's problematic. Okay. Then we will have to do something about that as well. How big is the problem? How big is the actual problem? Yeah, okay, the Farium ore is quite literally out. So I will need Farium ore. Farium ore, I believe, requires the tier 2 stuff. Yep, there you go. So I will need... just get 499, because we definitely lack on that. And then... let's see, and then what we basically need is... let me take another sip. And then what we can do is... hang on, I will need more relay towers. Actually, I might be fine on those. Let's have a look at where exactly another source is. So that's just uranium ore. We could have a look at what exactly we have here. I think that's probably a good idea. Just that there's no teleport around, annoyingly. But it's actually, let's go there and let's see if there's anything around beneath that. Because if we get lucky, there might be. Oh, there is actually a pile of items. And hello there. This is the... yeah, this is already the place where I did not uncover yet. So you might actually be able to... Sorry. able to be able to find things there. And there you go.
We've done it. Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly.
I guess I can just walk across this. Woodland Fringes. This thing is still level 30. Surprisingly enough. There we go. Do we get anything? Doesn't feel like it. But at the very least I get a chest, so I don't mind. Did they just call us endbuggers? I think they might have. Let's see. Is there anything around here? There we go. Woodland Fringes. No, we have another rare ore. Calconics. But that's it. I do want to pick up the data collector thingy though. Oh. Yes, I do hear it, and that's me. And quite literally, you're dead. Hang on. There we go. Oh, hang on, need to dodge that. I still have put away the powder. But I guess it's fine as long as we have Ardelia with us. Hey, anyway. You do have Ardelia's ultimate. I gotta make sure to use that as well, of course. There we go. Hang on. Oh, I did not expect us to switch back that quickly, but there we go. And that means I can collect this one. And is there anything? There might be something down there. Well, there are certainly more opponents.
I'll sort and identify these minerals in a bit.
I will probably need those, or I'm just going to... Well, maybe not in the beta anymore, but I may or may not. It probably doesn't hurt collecting these while you're already here when the stable release hits. I think at least in the beta, all of the characters have been basically using the same... oh no, I don't need to interact with that. Well, that's cool. What is this? An interesting place. I hope I don't run into a cutscene. Well, it's definitely something that is happening here. Something I should take a look at. Maybe in the full release.
This feels familiar.
I won't say no to this Arbalene though. Just out of curiosity though, what happens if we jump down here? Obviously nothing. Or death, but... Okay, nothing, literally. Because like if you jump down, I think it was... Here. No, not here. Here, you can actually get a funny message along the lines of... Yeah, unauthorized access or something. Quite foggy here. Would like to see more here, but I guess we are not allowed to. Anyway, so there's nothing here. There's a teleporter here that I would like to get, but we are too far away. No. Hang on. Mineral bed blaze. This is amethyst, but we don't need that. We need therium. There's nothing in the Valley Pass, I think. Amethyst. Auranium. No, that's it. Auranium connected. Okay, no ferrium here either. What about the quarry? Amethyst? We don't have everything uncovered yet, but I doubt there's anything inside of there. I connected these ones. Oh, we still have unpowered ones here. Which I should connect. There's more here. Okay. So I know what to do. We will have a quick look at this section. I do recall placing rigs there as already. I don't think they're just simply not connected to the power. That might be the problem we have here. Let's have a look.
Something dangerous is up ahead. We better be fully prepared.
Where? Oh, these ones. I see. Yeah, you can see right here I didn't place a pylon. So a lot of these are actually unpowered, but we can quickly deal with that. Maybe, hang on. Can I? No, I can't. So if I place it in the middle, that connects these three, and if I place this one is slightly better, that should be it, I think. That should allow us to connect
Stay alert.
all of them.
This hostile poses significant threat.
Yeah, no worries. That should connect all of the mines. Here we go. And one more. And that should allow us... There we go. Now I gotta have a look at the actual stats. How does this look like? Amethyst ore. We are yielding 127. Or 200 actually. But the theoretical data is 223. So we might want to have a look at this location. That'll be fun to place cables to. So I'm gonna have to... See, I do still have 4 left. This might be enough. But... Oh no, I do have enough rigs. Okay. So in that case, I think we can just place... We should have enough to place more ferrium thingies. This is still something I gotta check. Let's have a look. Hello there. I should just be able to connect up off of this one. And then start to walk down. Place is not high enough for... Okay. That means... I can place it here. But not here, so... That should be enough. It feels like this spot is even made for that. This is like just exact of an edge that it basically kind of fits. Start transmission. Authorized per... oh. Well, that's annoying. Hang on. I should now be able to just scan it, right? No? What do you mean, no? It's like, yeah, this is bad light. How exactly... Oh, it's there! But how exactly do I get over there? Zip line? But like, it's not like I can use the zip line to get over there, because there is none. There is none. So I don't exactly know how I'm supposed to... Oh, no, hang on. Can I... Is it possible that I can use a character? Predator does not have the range, but can I... I can!
Perhaps this is what it felt like.
I can just blow it up and that's about it. Nice! Okay. So what I now need to do is... get back into the mode. Place all of these. There we go. Now I just need to place these ones as well. Can I? Yes, I can. Alright, and now I just need to drag on the cables so that I can get here. Let me just go from the other side. Oh. That is, I slipped off the cliff. That's not ideal. Now imagine if a character died like this way, you would just entirely lose it. That would be absurd, but anyway. There we go. Maybe there are better ways to do this, but I cannot place at this location. Well, I can place it there, but it's in the way, quite literally. And how exactly... Or maybe not. Placement in this area is restricted. Like, I can place it right there, but it's going to be in the way. So, that makes no real sense. And unfortunately, that just disconnects it. Because for some reason here, the cable length matters, not... Even though it's like drawing a line from the top of the thing. How exactly is this supposed to work? Or maybe I just have to place one more than expected, you know? That could just be it. You know, if I just place another one here, then it's not going to be in the way of things. And what this means that I can now just drag on the cable for longer. And place it right here, I guess. It's restricted? Come on! What do you mean? There's nothing! Cannot place at this location. Screw you, I guess. Like, I don't want to place it in the middle of the path. So how exactly does the game expect me to do that? Place is not high enough. What in the world? Now here I understand because of the rocks, but still, come on. There's gotta be another place, no? Like... there, technically. But I don't know if that does what I wanted to. I mean, I basically... Hold on? No. It's not... No, it's too much. It's not enough. Although maybe I could now place... maybe I now can actually place one. Because now this obviously thing is quite low. So maybe that does work. No? Oh! Hang on. That place looks like it might be beneficial.
Orleans aren't that dangerous.
I mean, I get a lot of these things. But there's no path. Like there, you know, there's nothing here. There's nothing here, so... Oh. Well, that's not ideal. Like, there's nothing there, so I am not sure how the game expects me to connect this one. Especially considering it keeps saying, you know, yeah, distance not... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to screw it. I guess I will place it in the middle of the path. Then. Or I won't, because it's restricted. I guess it's not too far in the path. I guess I'm not happy, as you can tell, based on the placement, but if it works, it works. You know, I guess it's not a place where you would actually walk to regardless, so... You pass by here with the story, but that's about it. So I guess let's not care too much about it. But it should give us enough distance. There you go. Barely enough, I might add. But it works, so... I guess who cares in the end? Well, in the meanwhile, as a reminder, you are watching Arknights Endfield. The game will release next year, but is currently in closed beta for the last few days. So the game will release on the 22nd of January. I will be definitely there. But so far, we are progressing quite good. Now that should mean we have now officially way too much barium. Yeah, yield is 300. That's fine. Question is just we have way too high consumption of barium. Of the refined barium specifically. So that is a bit of an issue, which I'll need to take care of. The question is how and where. What I could consider is the Valley Pass. Because the Valley Pass basically is not really producing anything. Well, it is. It's basically the spot that produces this stuff, the Eureka quests, and a little bit of Ferium. Now, I don't have the bus unlocked here just yet. Let's take care of that. Because I think what this will do is it'll allow me to actually get more Ferium going. Because in theory, that means now I could just place as many of here as I want. Let's have a look. You have 3 right here. Let's go with 4. And then I can just straight up place them. Complete the entire thing along. There you go. And this now means that I could place refining units. Or as well, please. Thank you. I'll have to remove this one, but I don't think it matters too much. Actually, let's do this. Move, please. Oh. Can I not move you here? Yes, I can. And then I can just do this. And there we go. Now I just need to connect these. No, hang on. I will need to power this one. That's fine. And what I can... Yeah, all I need to do is just tell them to get ore. There you go. You as well, please. And now I could just place them, all of them in. Right, literally this way. And there you go. Now this produces... somehow still Arica quests? Oh, that's why. I see. Well, that's not ideal. I will need to figure out how to use the Arica quests. Hang on, can I not... I should just be able to give them some of them, because they used to be something they would like. Yeah, there you go. I'm just going to give them 3,000. There you go. Have fun with these. And in the meanwhile, hang on. Things are still progressing, that's fine. With everything, that's cool. And now this should mean that we have a lot of Therium come in. There you go, 4 new production chains. Which now, of course, also means that the ore itself, again, is struggling to keep up. But I mean, I still need much more. One thing I would like to have in this thing is... like a meter where does everything go? Like, why am I using 480 a minute of Therium? That is something that, in my opinion, the game currently still lacks, and that I would like to have. Maybe that's something I'll include in the feedback form. Because that would be, I think, something that would be in... like, you know, just give me like an overview where I can get into, and it'll just give me like, oh yeah, you're spending so much on this stuff, right? That's all I want. And I think that's what the game still lacks. So I hope that they end up adding that at some point. But yeah, let's have a look. I mean, I could place... I should reorganize these, actually. Hang on. Let's stash this entire section. Stash, yes. Because this means that I can just place more and more and more of these refining units. Question is, how many? Well, that is maybe enough. We will see. Let's see. Depot unloader. I need 4 more. There we go. Oh, hang on. 1 more here. And there we go. Now, I think I'll just have them go in here and call that a day. No. Come on, there we go. And if I connect it this way, there we go. And here. Now, of course, I need power once again. But that should be as easy as we can see right there. Now, that means we now have even more... No, hang on. Barium production chains. Which I hope is enough. Let's see. What is the ferretical? Still not enough. I need 3 more. But I'm not going to be able to place them here. But I could change these ones to produce ferrium instead, and that would be fine. Let's do that. I don't think I need that much Orico crusts. I think. Not anymore. Right? Yeah. I don't need the Orico crust for literally anything anymore. So what I'm just going to do is change out these ones to also accept ferrium ore. And they should just casually switch over. Yeah, there you go. It'll get stuck as these refining units still have to deposit all of their Orico crusts. But I think it's fine. That should now change our theoretical output of ferrium. It still says the yield is too low, but it should go up in just a moment. As the machines transition over. But it still means I need more ferrium ore. How exactly are we going to get that? I have no idea, my friends. There's gotta be something here. There was one there. Is there more? What are you? Oh, ferrium. Oh, that's exactly what I need. Okay. So teleport there, and then that should allow us to just easily collect that stuff. Let's see. I will need more than just one of these though. One of the extra large power cables. Just give me 4 again, so that I have 5 in total. Just give me that, and I will be happy. And can't hurt to have 1 more of these as well. What about mining rigs? I think I saw that it had 5 sources. Yes, it does. Okay. It has 5 sources. So oh, hang on. Oh, that's interesting. Oh wait, can I not get there? There might be, yeah, I think there's a gate. Interesting. I mean, there are smaller ones around, but... Interesting. Actually, this one might be closer. This one is closer, I think. Yeah, so let's go to that. It doesn't have the note that I'll have to progress through that mission. So let's hang on, start transmission. Yeah, there you can see, there you see the border of the individual of the region. Hang on, I don't have the map anymore, which is not ideal. Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, so to cut some distance, I'm going to walk the other way. There you go. And that just means then that I can just basically place that here. Plug in. Yes, there we go. And start transmission. And now I just need to continue on. Where exactly there? Okay, there we go. Can I place one here? Yes, I can. Okay. It's similar in the way here, but I think that's fine. Oh, hang on. There we go. And from there on, I think we can just... You know what? Why not? Let's start transmission anyway. Because then I can just place it in the middle. It'll look better on the map. Realistically. And it means that I can just... Disconnected? Yes. And it means I can just place these ones. And it basically becomes a thing of... Just here and here and here. Well, there you go. And now I just need to... Done. Done. The animation takes longer. There we go. And then... Oh, and then this one... Right here. Did I not craft enough of the... I guess I haven't. Yep, I am missing one. That's annoying. Can I craft that one? Please tell me I can. No, I can't. Well, that's fine. Luckily, the core AIC area isn't too far away. So let's take care of that. So I wanted to... I first need one portable one. I guess we'll get more of these. And then I also need at least one rig, I guess. Because that's all I need to place down there anymore. We have covered up 4, we need 5. So hang on. Just gotta walk there all the way back. Then we'll be right there and hopefully solved our ferrium problem. There you go, one was missing. Let's go into the mode and place that there. There you go. Now let's have a look at the AIC report. Which ends up saying, oh yeah, we still don't have enough because these ones are only low density. Because I'm guessing I would unlock that with regional development level 12. If I had to guess. No, wrong button. Like if I look at here. Or not, never mind. Origin load spray. Oh yeah, there we go. There you see. Minimal priority increase. I would need level 11. To get that, which I do not have, unfortunately. But regardless, let's have a look. Where exactly can I get more? There is one. There are 2 high priority ones. Hang on, let me clear that stuff. Is there anything? The annoyance here is that I would have to, since we do not have a core AIC area here, I would have to straight up pull a cable all the way from the other region. Which would be rather annoying. There's no big bed anywhere. Oh, this one. There's this big one, but how exactly am I going to get over there? On the other hand, how much are we actually lacking? Good, or is that enough in terms of content? It might be. But we are running on max on that. But it could also be just enough, I guess. We are still capped, so I do think that I should probably... Can I get over there somehow? I don't think with a power cable. I don't think so. It's like I can't drag a power cable through the zip line. That's not possible. So what we could do is... Well, I'm not sure. It's hard to say, I guess, really. You know what, let's actually cable... Let's connect the cable anyway there. I don't think it'll be enough, but... Actually, let's have a look, because I guess... Yeah, the bottle production here, I guess, isn't fast, or is not on full speed. That's pretty much the problem, I guess, that we have right now. But you know what? I think it's fine for now. We are progressing at a speed that would be acceptable in the main game, to me at least. You could argue that, oh no, or the only argument I have here is the fact that it's slow enough that we wouldn't be able to get into this during the beta. Which is the annoying part, but I guess I'm going to proclaim that's probably fine. Let's see. Oh, is that... Did I unlock that? I unlocked it, but I did not upgrade it. Actually, in that note, let's have a look at something more interesting. I do still have an upgrade to do in the at the Dichiang. That's something that is completely missing yet. Actually, that's... Can I upgrade? No, I can't. Okay. So that's not possible. It'll, if you upgrade, it'll basically just auto-claim. So you can't really cheat that, unfortunately. But there we go. Now, this will allow us to get more stuff there. Now, something I do want to check. Do I already have enough resources for the Dichiang? That's something I actually do not know. But let's have a look. Because maybe we do. Oh, wrong way. Maybe we do after all. Hello, Xahi. I am sorry, I was just completely ignoring you for the beta, or most of the beta. No, we do not. Although I actually could collect enough, I think. Maybe that could be just barely enough. Let's see. Where is it? It was in there. There we go. Thank you very much. Can be used to upgrade Dichiang. That's exactly what I want to do. Problem is just... Oh, I have the credit star. Yes, please. Refresh now? Sure. Sure. Is there anything interesting? No, not really. Yeah, I guess in that case, let me just do this and this or something. There are more of these. I will have a look at that in a moment. But I didn't mean to take a look at this. Yeah, this is going to expire in one day. That's fine. We'll have a look in that in just a moment. Where did I want... I wanted to have a look at how to exactly get the thingy. Well, these are just the items. I don't think I can make any of these. No, they're not here. And these are just weapons. Where are they? Or are they here? That's the AIC index? No. I have no idea where it just went. Okay, that's annoying. Doesn't matter though. I'll just visit them via this thing. There's one there. The other ones I did not... Oh, there would have been one there, but I did not unlock that. There's one here. Let's pick that one up. Let's pick that one up. And then and I think we'll be able to get to the level 3 or level 4? No, we're already at level 3. So this would then be level 4. Feel free to ignore me. Yep, we got that. Then let's have a look around at... We picked up that one. I didn't unlock that. I unlocked a bunch of them not. This one I didn't collect yet. Then let's go there as well, pick up the things. I don't know, I forgot how many we actually need.
Stay alert.
Oh, the
This
door is
hostile poses
closed.
significant
Dang it.
threat.
There's something inside of there which is not friendly. Actually, let me pick the other teleporter. Let me pick the other teleporter. So yeah, if you have any comments on how you like the game, then feel free to drop them in the chat. I think the consensus is it's quite decent. There are things to improve. It's not perfect, but I do like it personally. Right, do we have more of the recycling stations somewhere? Here, all recycling station. That is it here. Origin load spring. I didn't unlock that. And this one's level 1. This one's on the way anyway, so I guess let's upgrade that. Even though it won't matter too much anymore, unfortunately. To be honest, I will miss the game during the period of the beta disappearing and the release. I did not mean to restart that. I meant to upgrade it. I do hope that the game will have an easy time to actually get everything together that they plan to. I think it has a great... I think the way they mixed it is good. I think it's great. They don't... If you don't... Or if you... can accept the factory building, then you will have a cool time. But it's also not too deep in the way where I think they... Well... You will have to do the factory building... I'm just going to ignore you. You will have to do the factory building for to get the higher level gear. But once you have that, technically you don't have to actually care too much about it. But it still locks in quite a bit of the progressability. So if you have 0 ability or 0 will to deal with the factory building side, then you will have an issue with Endfield, I think. If you're fine with it, but it's not like you don't want to focus it too much, but you can accept it, then I think you will have a cool time here in this game. But yeah, just keep in mind, they have integrated the factory building. Like, I was worried at the beginning that it's not really... Or that I would basically, you know, screw it over. That it wouldn't really matter too much. I think that's pretty much it. That it wouldn't matter too much. And it is, like in the very beginning, you don't have to do much, right? But we saw it in the Power Plateau. I was not able to defeat the boss there without upgrading my gear. And the gear required actually producing the stuff in the factory. So there is basically that problem, or that's pretty much it. So do I have enough? Yes, I do. There we go. Level 4. We won't be seeing level 5, unfortunately. I actually don't even know where to get these from. But I guess it doesn't matter too much. Now the question is... Can I no longer say what level 4 gave me? I guess I can't. What it means is at least I can drop in more of the people here. Let's see, I got... Where's the third member of my team? There's Perliker. I already have Perliker 100% and that's what my target was. I'm looking for Ardelia. Where did Ardelia go? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Ardelia's already in here. So I have Ardelia and Chen. And Perliker's already at 100. So the one I actually want to put in would be the admin, but the admin is obviously not applicable. So that's where my confusion is coming from. Then you know what?
Let thy commands be fulfilled. Oh, Administrator, through service, our path is revealed.
Sahi has been standing there for literally eternity, so you know what? Might as well let her work there. Yeah, let's have a quick look. I should now be able to upgrade the rooms down here. I could have done pick the teleporter, but who cares? Straight up, who cares? Anyway, let's see. I'm guessing I can upgrade now this one to level 3 if I had enough of these, which I do not. And I don't think I can get her more either way, so that's annoying. Can I upgrade the growth chamber? I can collect things. Hang on. Can I just, you know, tell you to do the same thing again? No, I guess not. I mean, I don't think there's anything I need right now. To be fair. I guess, actually, no, mind. I need these. Which I can get... Which I need to get from somewhere else. I already have everything that I would need. What about you? Okay, Ruby Bartolet, and I think Chen needs the same thing. Or maybe not.
So, this? And...
Hang on. Let's see. I think I have everything. I'm going to get some Ruby Bartolet's stuff, thanks, either way. Just to make sure. Hang on. And that's all I need. There we go. Let's just have them go in. That should be plenty. And I can also now take care of this. I can't upgrade the cabin because I don't have enough resources. But I can go down here. That's where Perlica now is. And obviously take this stuff, but also... Can I upgrade you, maybe? Yes, I can. Oh, there she is. To be honest, I actually also like the thing that you actually have the characters walk around and actually do things, right? I do like that as well. Now, let's confirm. Is there anyone who I would benefit with?
Yeah, the moment you say work, all my energy just evaporates. I vote nap before task, Ant-Man.
Well, not really. I guess this is not something I can actually unlock, I think. Or maybe I can. And let's actually teleport. Why does the teleporter always go into the wrong direction? Anyway. Sahi is still standing there because she is obviously waiting for me to do things. Hang on, upgrade. Yeah, level 5 will only upgrade the level cap, which fortunately doesn't mean we get more in the beta at least. I would assume there will be more spots, more stuff you can do in here. Ops report. Oh. Hydration reminder, as always. I didn't see this was a thing. That's cool, actually. I don't have friends in the beta stage, but anyway. Right. So, I still need to do the dailies in a moment, but what I did say we were going to do is, of course, the polls. Now, there is still a little bit left to go. So, this, just as a reminder, this is the Gumbo section. This means the way how this works is you can pull characters by luck. This is luck based, and basically in the beta you can't, but in the stable release you will be able to pay money to get more chances of pulling the character you want. So if you have any issues with gambling, then you might have a harder time with this basically. But anyway, let's have a look at what we're going to get. We have 15 left. I think we should just have a look who we are going to get. Now, I've got to keep in mind that there is a 50-50. That's a 6-star confirmed. But who is it going to be?
Opsy 7 Skirmisher, Fluoride. Got anything to say?
Catcher. Op team.
I did say if we pulled the character that is currently, I think... What was her name? I don't actually know. I forgot. But if we pulled her, then I would go for her weapon as well. If not, we would just check what else there is. Now let's see, it should happen at any time.
Antal of Opsy 7.
But I think
Antal
maybe
of
now?
Opsy 7
I think this is the
reporting
10th
for
floor
duty.
now.
I've stepped.
Hey, Administrator, it's me, Li Fong. I'm still a bit green, but I'll work super hard. Oh, they say hardships shape and perfect us, but what does perfection really look like? Maybe someone like you has the answer. I'd really appreciate your insights.
Except you're not the one that I was expecting, or I was hoping for. Or you would be hoping for. Because unfortunately he's a standard, and even, I gotta be honest, he's also one that I already have. So, yeah. That's awkward. I hope that the pull luck in the actual game will be a lot better than that. Now, of course, you can see it. If you actually want her, you would have to do 100 more. There's a possibility that you will not win the next 50-50. So, actually, I think... Is that... Hang on, let's have a look. Yeah, that's the second 50-50 loss. Now, that basically means now I'm technically worse off than the regular games that I know. So, cool. But anyway, I do still also have a lot more of these left. So I think... I still don't really know what to do with these. So what we're going to do first, though, is these single ones. There you go, animation is slightly different since it's only one. And since this is also only a 4-star, the animation is, in general, a lot more calmed down. I'm still really curious on what this background is, by the way. I actually have no idea. Anyway. So, this is it. We can go for another 10-1 here. We don't have enough of these. So, what I think we're going to do is to convert these geometry thingies, which I personally don't even use or see a reason apart from straight up just putting them into here. So, we'll just do that. And see if we end up getting anything else. I doubt it. But you know, who cares?
Catcher. Op team Z7.
Obviously only 5-star in this one.
Catcher.
Why do I...
Question is who, but you got everyone at this point, so...
Why do I have...
At least it doesn't really matter too much, in my opinion.
Got an engineering problem? Put it out. Consider it fixed, and I will be...
But it's the pawn once... Oh, hang on.
O knowledge most ancient, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the codes of malice. I am Saihi, Administrator. May you be enlightened.
Surprise! 2 5-stars in one temple. That can happen. But I don't think anyone... I think you can actually see it in the animation where you have all of these 10 at the bottom. But anyway, right. So we also have this. Now, I don't think we can... Yeah. So, hang on. Can I do have one more. I could go for one more. It doesn't really matter too much, I guess, but let's see. I do not expect to get her. We will see. Oh! Okay, now this is interesting, but once again, 50-50 fail can be still a thing. Which would now be the third fail, but anyway. Let's have a look though. This is incredibly early.
Oxy 7 scrim.
Why do I have to do
I will
this
be
again?
very annoyed though if it is a 50-50 fail.
Why do I have to do this again? Why
Just
do I
saying.
have to do this again?
Let's see.
Hi there. Oh, you have the rosy scent of beautiful memories, like an incomplete letter destined for a special place. I wonder where that might be.
And at least we won this one.
Why do I have to do this again?
So we did win the 50-50 at least in the third attempt. So there we go. So that's how the thingy basically works. We now have her. Sadly, I'm not going to be really using her.
Wanna head out a walk? The colors of the sky look absolutely fabulous today.
But maybe we will have a better luck in the actual release. Or at least this one, the last one was early. Right. Let's have a look at this, how this works, because I believe this is her weapon. So I'm curious on how this exactly will work. We will see. We apparently get... Well, it's basically similar system to the characters, I guess. Where each one of these is 10 pull, I think. Like, issues 10 random weapons, and one of them could be this one. So... And yeah, it's basically identical to how the other one works. So let's just have a look at that. Shorter animation. But that's fine. Right, we did get 2 5-star ones from what I could tell. There's the first one. Arts unit, okay. I don't actually know. Will the 5-star ones will they all be arts units? This is a arts unit banner. Let's see. No, the answer is no. It's interesting how the weapon thingy looks like. It's a lot less detailed or a lot less extravagant compared to the character one, which I guess is understandable. It does feel like Enfield's focus is on... Oh! Was that even free? I think it was 3 5-stars and 1 6-star. Hey, that's surprising. Well, there you go, and that's her weapon, quite literally. Maybe I should have a go with her still tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe we will, maybe I will, maybe we won't. Depends on how things go. But anyway, now what exactly am I supposed to do now with the remaining stuff I have? It's not like I can carry them over to the release. Right, let's see. Well, I now have the weapon. Oh, hang on. What does it say now? Oh, interesting. Okay, anyway. Hang on. Does it say by any chance if... I would like to get more info on how this works. Oh, it might be here. Oh, it's actually quite easy. Okay, so the pull rate, I guess, I believe for characters it was 0.8. Yeah, 0.8. Of which 50-50 can be her. Now with weapons, it's actually 4%, of which 25% is the weapon of the rate up, basically. So that is a lot of a better system, but it doesn't have... Well, it does have pity, sort of. So you can be incredibly unlucky and effectively do 160 pulls and straight up get way too many of these 6 stars, of the other 6 stars. And even 5 stars are more frequent, so that explains how easy that was to get that. Why do I have one for you? What is this for? Oh, I picked it up from somewhere. Okay. Then let's quickly go for that. 5 stars. Imagine if that happened in the other game. Oh, interesting. If you press the skip button... Oh, it will skip to the last one. Interesting. That is not something I had expected, personally. Right. Well, technically, I now have everything I would need from this place. So, I don't know what to do with the rest of the resources.
Still waiting for something?
I guess I could just throw them in and, you know, try and get 5-star weapons for everyone else. But anyway. Switch.
It doesn't matter which new weapon I'm getting. I'll just add a dash of arts. And look! It's floating in the air!
Aren't they floating in the air regardless? Anyway. Actually, do I have resources to level her up?
Remember how it felt? Find the right
Let's
intensity.
say I do have enough, I think. I feel like I do like her personality, to be honest. Right. Anyway, let's... Oh, I need to first do this, and then...
A better view of the road. Broaden your horizons.
Oh, gear. Okay, I see. Makes sense. I now don't have enough of these. Okay, makes sense. Right. Well, I might have some fun with her tomorrow then. But yeah, it's basically, in that sense, it is a lot easier to get actually the full character if you want to. If you already have, well, it depends. Worst case, you have to pay 120 pulls, and there's no way to, you know, build that or anything. And if you lose the previous one, then you still are stuck with that. So, I don't know how I like that. That's the only caveat I have. People have been, I think, complaining about the resource gain, which appears to be rather slow. But yeah, personally, I never really have put a big focus on the whole aspect of the gacha systems anywhere. So that is a thing. Right. Well, I think that'll be it for the beta. The beta will close tomorrow. Not tomorrow, on Monday morning, unfortunately. So, realistically, it's a bit of a thing where I think that pretty much means that I actually... Well, yeah. It'll end Monday morning at, I think, 7 AM Berlin time, if I recall correctly. And the game will release on 22nd of January. I will definitely cover it at that point. Pretty much on release day. So if you don't want to miss that, please, of course, leave a follow, like, subscribe. Depends on the platform, of course. And yeah, so... Hang on. One thing I've been keeping in mind is... I guess the small issue is that I was trying to reduce rating, I guess. But the problem is that there just isn't really anyone English right now, so I don't know where to put you on, to be honest. That's a bit of an issue. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, already said that. Endfield, we will see. Maybe I'll fit in a stream tomorrow, but I doubt it. We will see. If yes, I will announce it early on my Discord. You can reach that via my website. There is a link for that in the bottom. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching the beta streams of Endfield. I will be returning with the game on the 22nd of January, the release date. But other than that, on the channel you can catch other games as well. Genshin I will get back to after the Christmas vacation, I think. Same with Zenless. I may use the Christmas vacation to test a few more games. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. And I think I'll see you in the next Endfield stream on 22nd, or in the next stream on Monday. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. And I wish you a great rest of your day, night, or whatever else you'll be doing next. See you on Monday.